Drills Talk, episode 158. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 reasons to believe in yourself and others. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled Humanism. Quick definition of humanism is the belief in people, the belief that we can handle a lot more than we give ourselves credit for. How can we use humanism or the concept of humanism to believe in ourselves and others? That's exactly what this episode's about. Sit back, relax. Let's go.
Yo, Drill.
Created by the great wizard of the new world.
Drills Talk, episode 158. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 reasons to believe in yourself and others. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, show your love however you would like to show your love. Here we're entrepreneurship / mindset motivational channel. Every Monday, there's a new blog. Every Wednesday, there's a new Drills Talk. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. Let's go. Number one is the concept of humanism. Humanism stresses the goodness of people, and it focuses on rational ways that humans can resolve problems. So if you hear that, you hear a lack of kind of higher power, right? We're kind of focused on handling things ourselves. And for some people that may rub them the wrong way or scare them, but I'm going to try to explain why the concept of humanism is probably best for our people, especially in today's time. The concept of humanism states that we should look into ourselves to handle the issues that we have before letting it go or giving it to a higher power. There's plenty of benefits, and we'll get to the benefits of doing that as we go on in the video. But the concept of humanism states that, oh, well, if I have an issue, I should do it. I should fix it. And if I don't have the power to fix it, then another person, another human has the capacity, has the power, has the knowledge, has the ability to do so. We're not looking up, we're looking across. And that kind of boost our belief in ourselves and what we can accomplish in this world. And then we kind of respect others because we know if we can't do it, then they possibly can. And if we can't do it, then we can probably find others who together with us can accomplish that thing. I don't think that a belief in the goodness and the abilities of humans is any negative thing. I think that it may take some time, especially if you are a heavily religious person. But if you're not, I think that this concept should be something that you gravitate to and understand, because it's going to help you with internal self-doubt or self-esteem issues you may have, because you're going to be taking on a lot more that you would normally pass to a higher power to deal with. Or you'll be okay with reaching out for help from another person because you believe in the goodness and the ability of other humans. So look up humanism, more than a definition, but look up humanism and how you can use it to adapt and adopt things in your life. Number two is looking to solve your problems helps you grow. Let's think about having an issue and then praying it away, right? We have an issue. We didn't really try to resolve it ourselves. We saw the issue. We acknowledge that it's there. We feel we can't do it. We hand it off to a God, or of our choice, or maybe our ancestors, or, whoever we feel our guardian angels are, whatever, a higher power, right? We hand it off. But by handing it off, we take away our ability to grasp that experience of having an issue, finding the resolution, and it being something that we did. Because if you do that, you have a bigger boost of self-esteem than the person who hands off every problem that they feel they can't resolve to a higher power. Another thing with the higher power in passing it off is we kind of take away the chance of us being at fault for something that didn't work out, right? So if we try and fail, we feel bad. We have that fear of failure. That's very common for a lot of us, but we hand it off to a higher power and it happens. Great, right? Everything works, but the negative is we didn't do anything, so we don't gain any self-esteem or self-boosting anything for the future. If it doesn't work out, then it was the higher power's fault or it wasn't in the cards. And not only did we not learn anything, but we also don't have anything to point the blame to us, which may make us try harder the next time. We're just kind of like, well, I gave that issue to the higher power and it didn't work out, so it must not be for me. I feel that that's a cop out, and it stunts the growth of a lot of us. So if you catch yourself doing that a little more than you feel you should, use this as a red flag and say, hey, maybe I should try to, do some things for myself because it's going to help me grow. Handing things off and hoping they work out, I'm not really gaining any growth there. And I'm here to grow and be the best human I can possibly be. Number 3. Number 3 is you cannot doesn't mean we cannot. And this kind of goes into believing in yourself and others. Let's say you did try to do something yourself, you couldn't do it. You not being able to do it doesn't mean that we can't do it, or he can't do it, or she can't do it. It means you couldn't. But there's other humans, and you believe in humans and the good of humans and the abilities of humans. You may not have this ability, but you damn sure believe that others must have the ability. And we see that all the time in this world, all the time in our lives, that there's others with abilities that we don't have. They may be financial, they may be athletic, they may be spiritual, they may be mental, but we don't have them. Just as, we have something that they don't have. So understanding that humans really have every capability or every ability that you may need here with us. It's 8 billion of us, right? Some of us have skills we don't even know what they are, but just understand that there's someone with the skills to handle every problem that's on this earth. And instead of looking to each other to help each other, maybe even find out or discover that ability, we're looking up. And it kind of, puts a damper on the evolution or the betterment of our people, because we're looking to a higher power when we have the power to do it ourselves. And the quicker we understand that, the better, because when we're working together, there's really nothing we can't undo. Number 4, if we can destroy it, we can fix it. The world, the earth itself, we haven't taken great care of it. But we as a people, 8 billion of us, we can fix it. We can clean the air. We can stop using fossil fuels. We can make it a better place. We can do whatever it is we want to do. Just think about the things we give to higher powers and not give the responsibility of fixing it to ourselves. World peace is a big thing, right? We have the power to do that. We shouldn't be praying that away or handing that up to a higher power. World peace is a human problem. World hunger is a human problem. There's enough fields, there's enough land to feed the world 3 times, 4 times over, with 8 billion people on the earth. So why are we praying for that when we can fix it? It just doesn't make any sense. We just have to think a little harder and say, why are we passing on these problems to a higher power when we have the power to fix it? We wouldn't do it on a micro scale, right? I have the power to feed myself. I'm hungry. I'm going to walk to the kitchen and I'm going to get something to eat. You have the power to do that. But you know what you also have the power to do? You have the power to make sure a hungry person is fed. And if every person who has food takes that responsibility to make sure one hungry person is fed, then no one starves. Just something to think about. Humanism. Look it up. Drills Talk, episode 158. These are the top 4 reasons to believe in yourself and others. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this shit out. is drugs.